Welcome to Grandma Rose's open pantry, and here she is.
Miss America.
Well, maybe you missed that a little bit, darling.
I think it would be Mrs. Senior. Good morning, everyone. Um, as y'all know, and if you've been following me and been watching my channel, I have been showing you uh, some sides, different salads and things that you can put on your Easter table. And today we're going to do one that in the South, I don't care where you go, if it's to a uh, visitation for someone that's just passed away in your community, if it's church, it doesn't matter where you go, you're going to have this one on the table. And it's potato salad. And this is just my take on a good old fashioned potato salad. It's plain, it's simple. I don't add any uh, extra ingredients in it. It's just I'm fixing it. Now I have when I'm making just for me and Roy, but I'm just going to show you the kind of potato salad you would find on a table in the South. And so, uh, and a lot of people up north across the country probably fix it the same way. But this is just a good old fashioned Southern potato salad.
Is this with onions or not?
It is with onions, and I'm going to put a red onion because I like for mine to have some color to it. And I'm putting some red pepper and red onion.
Okay.
And I had some potatoes that I needed to use, and so it's just these are the red potatoes, and then I had two russets that were beginning to sprout, and I needed to use them. So,
these were bought in town. We have
yeah,
the ketos that we put up in jars last year, some that are keto friendly.
right.
And I have the new seed books came out. So at the end of this video, I'll give everybody the address for the keto friendly
Because
lower
some of you
carb
people
potatoes.
have asked where we
Yeah.
got them. Now, I just cut my potatoes in about 1 inch cubes because now you can do yours like you want to. And my son-in-law, Richard, he used to, my potato salad had always been kind of mashed potato salad because that's the way Mama always made it. Well, when he married my daughter Jill, he liked his left in cubes. So I would usually take him a little bowl out, make his, and then I would make ours. But then I got to just where I would make it all the way he liked it. So, so my potato salad is some of it will be mashed, some of it will be in cubes. I try to leave it both ways, and that's not very. I hope that's not confusing. But the southern way is it's almost completely mashed. Your potatoes are. And that's really the way we like them. But like I say, now I leave some in cubes. I don't mash it like I used to would.
I like some of the cubes in it.
And we like it. We have learned to really like it that way. Yeah,
Yep.
because it gives it a little bit more texture.
Yep.
And I think that's what Richard didn't like. It didn't have much texture to it. You didn't chew up your potato. So we have really learned to like it that way. So I'm just cutting my potatoes in like 1 inch cubes. Now I'm not doing a big pot. If I was doing for a family reunion or something, I'd do like 5 pounds. And but I'm just doing a few potatoes today because it's just us, and I just wanted to show you. And that's like a teaspoon of salt. Always, always cook salt in your potatoes because the salt will go in your potato. It is hard to salt a potato after it's cooked. I mean, you can do it, but it's hard and it's not as good. So I've just got about probably 1 inch of water over my potatoes here. And I'm going to let them come to a boil. Then I'm going to turn them down. I'm going to let them simmer. I'm gonna let them simmer.
Simmer, darling.
Simmer until they get fork tender. So we'll be back, and I'm gonna get all my other stuff together, and so we'll see y'all in a few minutes.
Here we go again.
All right. I have my potatoes are done. It took about 12-15 minutes, and now I'm running cold water over them because I want to make my potato salad right now. Now, if you got a few minutes, you can just let yours sit in the sink and drain, and then let them cool down on their own. But I'm kind of in a hurry this morning, so I'm just running cold water over mine and get all the water out. Okay, now, like I say, this is just going to be a small bowl, but you can make as much as you like. So, all right, now in mine we're going to have mayo, my homemade sugar-free pickles, mustard, boiled eggs, onions. I'm using red onions. You can use whatever. And red peppers. And I'm doing these two for the color. But if you don't have red onion, just put regular onion. You don't have to. If you don't want peppers in yours, don't put peppers in them. That's just up to you. So some people put celery. And I have done that, but I'm not going to do it this morning because most of the potato salad you got did not have celery in it. So I'm going to cut my peppers up and I'm going to I'm going to chop them really fine because I don't want big old pieces of pepper in it. But it's up to you how you do yours. Your kitchen, your rules. Do it the way you want to. I heard a girl.
Save those seeds. I'll use them.
Oh, okay. All right. That's what we do when we buy peppers. See those little seeds right there? There's not many. One of them didn't even have seeds, but that'll make a lot of peppers. So I'll put them right over here, and Roy will let them dry, and then he'll plant them.
Is my microphone on?
Roy had been out to the garden, and he wore his mic out there, so we had to fix his mic. We had to get it turned back on. So I'm just chopping mine. Can you see this, baby? In little strips like this. And then I'm going to do it in just little old bitty pieces. Because this is the way we like it. I'm going to put it over in my potatoes. They're still steaming a little bit, but they'll be cooled off by the time I get. And my pickles and my mayo has been in the fridge, and it's cold. But I find if I leave them a little warm, not hot, but a little warm, my mayo, all my stuff mixes in better with it. So, and if you like yours mashed, do it when it's warm. And you can it'll mash up good. So, all right. Get those didn't cut. Get my peppers cut up. Get this one done. Then we're going to cut our onion. Roy's been working in the garden, planting. He's been cutting grass and weed eating. So he's been busy this morning. I've been busy in the house, and he's been busy in the garden and in the yard. Okay? Well, good grief. They stick to my knife, and it's not cutting them up. There we go. I think I got them all. All right. One more here. What you been planting, Roy?
Well, snap beans this morning. Pole beans.
Yeah.
Pole snap beans.
Oh, okay.
Then I planted some garlic chives.
Oh, wow. That's going to be good.
and some garlic. We have garlic. It's regular garlic, but it's just wild out in some of the old fields here. And so in the spring, rather than buying garlic bulbs to plant, I just dig up some of those and
Go out in the
transplant them.
field, dig
Yep.
up some. My uncle and my daddy always had garlic growing wild just around. And and this is some that my uncle and my daddy had. My uncle passed away in '06, and so did my dad. They lived right side by side. They were brothers, and they did everything together. They farmed together. They gardened together. Well, gardened. And so I would always get my garlic from them because they always had garlic. So this is some of the garlic that my daddy and my uncle.
If you have fruit trees, a good place to start you some wild garlic for your spring sets is, or fall, either one, is to plant garlic under your fruit trees
Oh, really?
and just let them grow wild under there like any bulb. And then when you need sets, instead of having to buy expensive uh, garlic sets. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's a good tip for y'all out there who want to grow you some garlic.
So ours are just growing wild in the old garden places on the land here, so we don't have to grow them under the fruit trees.
All right, I'm just chopping this up really, really good in little old bitty pieces because I don't want to get a big old chunk of onion in my salad. We love onion, but when I'm eating it on a salad, I like to for it to be just little old bitty pieces. And that right there was about probably, that was 1/4 of a cup. I'm going to do a little bit more. And that was about 1/4 of a cup of peppers. You can put green peppers, you can put orange. We like the red, orange, and yellow because they're sweet. We're not really fond of the green. We like the sweet peppers better than we do the green tasting pepper. But now, I mean, a lot of people like the green, and that's perfectly fine. I don't know why all this is sticking to my knife today.
Somebody out there might wonder why we don't just use the wild garlic. Well, we do. We use the tops, but if you just let them grow wild, they grow so thick that the bulbs don't get very big.
Yeah.
So if you want big bulbs, you have to plant them, about 6 inches apart in your garden and fertilize and water them really well.
All right. Now, I've got about 1/3 cup of onion, about 1/4 cup of red pepper. I've got 3 eggs here, and I'm going to put 2 eggs in it because this is a small amount. And I've shown y'all how I cut my egg before, just like my mama did. She put it in her hand. She would go through it about 3 or 4 times. She'd turn it, go through it about 3 or 4 more times, and then she would just chop it in little bitty pieces, just like that. But you don't do it hard enough that you cut yourself. You learn how, I guess, over the years, and you just chop it real fine. And I'm going to put 2 in this, and then I'm going to save that one, and I think I might put it on top. We'll see. All right. We got mayo and pickles and mustard and salt and pepper to put in it. All right. And this is some of the best, just plain, simple potato salad, but it is delicious. I'm sure everybody out there's got their own way, their own ingredients they put in theirs, but all right, this is 1/4 cup of mayo. I may have to add a little bit more. And this is, I have a spoon. What did I do with it? Behind me. I'm not going to measure my pickle relish. This is 1 heaping tablespoon, 2 heaping tablespoons. We love pickle relish in ours.
She's got a video on it. You can make
I
it
do.
with,
How make your
stevia,
own.
or you can make it with sugar.
Yeah.
Either one, but really, it's such a good condiment to have all the time. And
Yeah. That's a good tablespoon of mustard. I'm going to put a little pepper. Maybe a fourth of a teaspoon. Now, I put salt in my water in my potatoes when I was cooking them, but potatoes take a lot of salt. All right, I'm going to stir this up. And like I say, I may need to add more mayo. And sometimes I put a pickle juice in it to keep from adding more mayo. Oh, so much mayonnaise.
I like the pickle juice.
We love the pickle juice. Yep. Okay. Oh, this is going to be pretty. Beautiful. If potato salad can be beautiful, and if you love it like we do. Now, when I have the lower carb potatoes, I use them, but I didn't have them today.
And these sweet peppers don't change the
No.
flavor very much at all. It's not
No,
like
they
a
don't.
green bell pepper, which would.
No. Now, if you can see down in here, honey, they will see what I'm talking about when I say it's partly mashed and partly got cubes in it. Now, this is the way we like it, right here. Partly mashed. Uh-oh, there's a big onion that didn't get cut up. So I'll chop it up.
Now, if you use white onions, you won't have quite as much color
You
as
won't.
Rose has here.
No, but I love the color. So, okay. It's time to taste. I mean, the consistency looks right. So I'm going to taste and see. Oh my goodness. Y'all. My daughter Jill, the one that lives in Maine, when she comes, I have to make potato salad every time she comes. She loves my potato salad. This is delicious, y'all. The peppers, the onions, give it a crunch. You want to taste, honey?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's perfect. Usually I have to add, I'm not putting any garlic in this. You can put garlic powder if you want to. But sometimes you can't get it just right. So you sprinkle a little garlic powder in it, and that makes it taste like you want it to. But this is perfect this morning. Just the right amount of mayo, just the right amount of onions, peppers. Everything is perfect. So, make you some southern potato salad.
Let me tell them about the low carb potatoes I promised to.
Okay.
I'm going to let you hold it up.
All right.
It's called Nikolai, and it's from the Garnish.
Is it on this page?
Guernseys. You're showing it. It's on this side.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to hold it right there.
Okay.
There you are.
Is there a website?
Well, in the whole book, open the whole book.
Okay.
To the front page.
This is where we order a lot of our seeds from Garnish. It's Garnish Seed and Nursery Company. They're
the only one. Now, we grew them last year, and I'll show you some of the seed potatoes that I've saved on another video. But
it's from Lawrenceburg, Indiana.
Well, all I got to do is look on the web for Garnish.
Yeah, for Garnish Seed and Nursery Company. And they have their website and everything. And I'll put this down in the description box. It's even got a phone number, so I'll put the phone number down there also.
But we grew them last year for the first time. They're very good. We did.
Yeah.
They're very good, and I've got a whole row of them planted. I've got to plant another row.
They're delicious.
Quick as I can.
So, all right.
Okay.
Food feeds the family, family feeds the heart, God feeds the soul. Put some potato salad on your Easter table. So, love y'all. See you next time.
And check out the low carb potatoes.
Yeah.